Hi, this is Parul, and I'm putting together, by request, a workout video, about 30 to 45 minutes. And I'll kind of section it off as a warm-up. The middle section will be with weights, some cardio, and a full body workout. And then we'll do abs, and then we'll do a cool down. So you can separate them out as you need. I'm going to be very particular about the form of our body and being in the right place, so we're not hurting ourselves. And I'll also give you lots of options in case something is a little high intensity and you want to decrease that intensity. Make sure you have a couple sets of weights close by. So I'm going to have some weights close by next to me. And make sure you have a towel and some water. So we're going to go ahead and start off with just warming it up and then marching it out. This is just going to bring the heart rate up a little bit. Start warming up the quads and the hip flexors, the joints. And then we'll just count to 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now lifting the arms up and up. Bringing the legs a little higher, getting into the quads a little more. And 5, shoulder joints working. And 3 and 2 and 1. And then going into bicep curls. Squeeze those biceps, squeeze. And then I'm going to turn aside to show you that the heels are going to the glutes and squeeze. And squeeze. You're also getting some warming up in your hamstrings here for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And then reach to the side, reach to the side, reach to the side. Open up that side body for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We're going to go into a plie squat. Your toes will be pointed out. Bend the knees so the knees and ankles are on the same line and knees are towards the toes. And then bring your arms to the center. You'll sit and open. Sit kind of opening at a diagonal, getting into the upper back and chest opening. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold it here. Bring it all the way down. Come all the way up onto your toes, warming up the calves and the ankles. Up and down for 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it down. Maybe you got the heels up and hold it a little lower and see if you can hold for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Release the heels. Bring your feet halfway in. Going into squat. Your feet will be a little bit more than your hip width. And then as you squat down, you're going to hinge at the hip joint. Spine is nice and long, and your knees will stay behind the toes. Reaching forward, and you'll pull up and squeeze, and reach, and squeeze, and reach, squeeze. Notice my weight is in my heels. Coming down low, you might do a small squat if that's better for your body. And 3 more. Squeeze, and reach, and 2, and reach, and 1. You're going to hold it there and pulse it out. Press into your heels. Wiggle the toes. Stretch the spine. And 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it here now. Press the elbows back and reach and back. Warming up the upper back and squeeze and reach and squeeze and reach. 2 more. Squeeze and reach and squeeze. Release the arms. Come all the way back up and inhale and bring it back down. We're going to go into some lunges. The first lunge, your legs will be parallel. Notice the back knee, straight down, low back, no curve. You're going to press the tailbone downwards, and the left foot, the weight is in the heel. Down and up for 5, and lift, and 4. Lift, 3, and lift, and 2, and lift, and hold it low. Reach forward. Take the opposite hand onto the opposite leg. Reach the other hand straight up, and then reach it to the left side so that you're opening up this entire side body and your hip flexors. And then come back in, and then we'll switch to the other side. So let's do that again. Legs are parallel. Left leg for knee, and left knee straight down. Weight in the right heel, and I'm going to pull and reach and pull. Now notice my left knee comes straight down. So that back leg comes straight down. The front knee doesn't really move forward. It stays right above the ankle. Pull, 3, and pull, and 2, and pull, and 1. Hold it there. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Lift the other hand up and reach it. Stretch that side body. Keep the right knee open. Come back to center, and then come back to forward again. This time your toes are going to be forward. We're going to stretch the inner thighs, open the arms, hinge back, bend the knee, and you're gonna just lunge to the one side, hip goes back, weight in the heels. Hold it for a moment, and then the other side, hold it again, and then side to side, maybe touching the ankles for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Turn all the way to the right side. Bring both hands to the inside. See if you can get the knee and ankle to line up, back leg is straight, and then open the heart and chest to the front. Let the hips dip down, stretching into the legs, the chest, the upper back. Good, and then come back forward and just walk it to the other side. Same thing, stretch it down, knee above the ankle, shoulders back, chest open, back leg straight. And then come back to center, walk your feet halfway in. And then hinge your hips really low and reach your arms all the way up. Good. Squeeze the elbows back and lengthen and back. So you're almost touching the elbows towards the back. And reach and back and reach, and then hold it there. Turn the palms upwards and stretch into that shoulder joint. And then come all the way back up. Inhale. Walk the feet in. Bring one arm over the other. Stretching into the shoulder blades, maybe the fingers and the wrist. Same arm will come up and back. Straighten out that tricep and then reach it over to that left side. So you're opening up the side body, stretching your triceps. Good. And then inhale and just go the other side. Elbows and reach. Get the stretch into the lats. Good. Come back to center, come forward. The other arm is going to stretch forward, shoulders, fingers, wrist. And then bring your hands back behind you. Interlace and see if you can get your palms to touch. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Press the arms away and lift them up. And then come forward, same thing. Interlace the fingers. Press the palms away from you. And then round at the back and tuck the tailbone under. Stretch the neck as well. Inhale, lengthen all the way up. And exhale, release. Good. And then the last thing we'll do is just take a deep shrug into the shoulders, into the ears, and release. Good. So we're ready to go into our first cardio section, and then we'll go into biceps and lunges and continue from there. So I'm going to add a new section so that if you want to stop now, you can do that, or use the warm-up each time you do part of the workout.